Well, good morning, team. Man, I'm a little winded. I just got all this down from the attic. But listen, hey, we did this last year. I know that a lot of you guys are like, well, why are we doing Christmas on a pool and water park channel? But hey, it's kind of slow right now. Not a lot going on in the park, so hey, we'll throw this out. Well, anyway, here's all my stuff for Christmas. If you saw some of it last year, it was a lot of fun. I'm changing up the elements a little bit this year. Let me see, where's it at? So this box has all the colored strings. I actually put them all around the roof last year in lines. This year I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm actually going to have a controller. We have 16 different lines and channels using one of these guys, which is a liable 16 port AC channel controller. So today we're setting all this up, and of course I'm doing it with the inspiration of the greatest Christmas decorator of all time, Clark Griswold. So we're gonna Griswold the house today. And what I'm gonna do first is for the trees and stuff, and this is the mega tree. I'm gonna go ahead and test all the lines before I put them up, just so I don't have to deal with it later. I'm also gonna I'm gonna cover up all the ends with some black tape and some dielectric grease, so we can have a nice tight seal and we don't have any, hopefully don't have a lot of trips. So anyway, join me. I'm gonna go ahead and test these for a little bit, and then we'll go out into the house and get things set up. Thanks. All right, team. Well, I got the mega tree up. Man, it was a pain in the butt. And I forgot how I did last time, but nonetheless, it's done. Control box is set up, ready. The only thing I need to do is I need to connect data to it and power, and it should be ready to go. I had to redo my computer, so I'm gonna have some problems with sequences, but I think I can figure that out and make it quick. So, all right, let's get the little trees up. Good afternoon, team. Hey, listen, so this is all set up. I gotta figure out what to do with this. This is starting to lean really bad. If you don't know what these are just merely tomato cages. We put lights on them. I gotta tighten the zip ties a little bit to make sure that the lights don't sag. But anyway, I got this all set up yesterday. The mega tree's up, you can see. I got to try to test it, and the light aroma software that I typically use for the show, decided to keep failing on me. I couldn't figure it out. I reloaded the computer completely, still giving me the same issue. So I don't know what the problem is, but what I am gonna do, or what I did last night, just because it was frustrating the hell out of me, was I ended up going and seeing what I could do with X lights. I ended up being able to do everything I wanted to with X lights, including control the LEDs. So I haven't figured out where I'm gonna put them, but I have the ability to use them. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I have 400 LEDs that I can mess with. I just need to test I need to be able to test with the Wi-Fi to see if it's strong enough for it to even pick it up. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. Here, I'm gonna come over here real quick. Let me see where it's at. I think it's in here. Yeah, there it is. So I need to take it upstairs with me just to double check. All right, so this is the you'll see it actually still says Lightorama on it, Lightorama controller, but yeah, anyway, it's set up in X lights exact same way, and the reason I did that was so I could import my current sequences from Lightorama and get it to work in X lights. So it works. Right now I'm going to work on which is unit 1. You'll see unit 1 circuit 16. I'm working on all this. The mega tree's up, the mini tree's up, and then the next part will be the rooftop. So last year I had a bunch of colored lights. So these multicolored lights right here, I actually had them zigzag all the way to the rooftop. But what I'm actually doing is I'm separating each one of those. I'm going to make it each channel by itself. So it's going to look good on the roof, but I have a lot of work to do when it comes to wiring. So I have that boy, and unfortunately during the off season off season of Christmas, it unrolled on me. So I'm gonna have to sit there and unroll it all. But nonetheless, it should be relatively easy. And I'm gonna put the controller up kind of high, so it shouldn't be too terrible to connect to. Not high enough where I can't fix it if I need to, but high enough where it's out of the way and the wires won't, I won't have a ton of wires hanging out. I already do, but nonetheless. All right, well, that's where we're at. So like I said, we're gonna work on this. The roof really isn't difficult. The star, snowflake, the wreath is a 1.16 is actually just the spare. I haven't figured out what I want to do with it yet. Last year I had this little tree right here set up with it, but as you can see, she's not looking too healthy this year. So I'm gonna try and figure out what I want to do with 16. I'm thinking maybe if I have enough cordage, go off to this bush and then that bush. My goal, haven't figured out yet. But anyway, all right, team, let's get it done. Well, team, we are up and running. Whew, it's a long day, but I got it up and running. She looks pretty good. Of course, you're not going to hear the audio. You have to tune to the radio. Pretty cool though, what'd you think? I still need to do the roof lines, but honestly, it still looks good right there. And I'll work on the rest later this week. I want to get it done this week though. But look at that, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot more work, but hey, you know what, I'm enjoying this. This is a cool hobby of mine, and yeah, enjoying the shit out of it. So thanks for joining me on this one. We'll check you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.